Hi, I'm Kathy.
And I'm Katie.
And we are cooking up a brand. We want to show you how to make a brand.
Okay.
5 different recipes. We're on recipe number
4.
Okay, this one is another side of, okay, so you have figured out who you are, what you love doing,
Okay.
and where you want to go with it.
Okay.
Now here's the key, just one piece we're going to cook up is how you love doing it.
Oh, okay.
Big thing.
Yes.
Okay, we were talking about the fear of public speaking before.
Right.
Well, I realized I don't like large groups. After 7 names, and then I disappear. I check out because I just get overwhelmed.
Right.
Where some people feed off those groups. Now I can do a large, it's kind of like in the middle. Got 3 size bowls. So you say you like the 3 little bears.
Okay.
This one's too small, this one's too big, and this one's just right.
All right. Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense.
And I didn't know that until I did it. And I still did it and I still showed up and I just paid attention to those things because again, we talked about what is a brand, what is branding, it's all cylinders firing.
Right.
Where do you perform the best?
Right.
Some perform great under pressure, some by themselves. Just that whole thing, you know, paying attention to those little, you get the message here, the little things do add up.
Right. They do.
And we're talking about cooking, your chocolate chip recipe.
Yes.
Okay, funny story. Have we shared that yet?
I don't think so. No, I don't think we've shared that.
I don't think so either. Okay. So I, let's see, you made the chocolate chip cookies and you said, oh my God, I'm just trying to remember what you said. Oh my God, I perfected the recipe.
Finally made my perfect cookie. Oh, years.
But now you
every
have
time.
it and you don't have to change it again, right?
No, well, I tried to do a little bit more and then it didn't turn out the way I wanted to, so I came back and
get the wisdom there. You can learn from anything, anywhere, anytime.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so now we talked about delivering it. Okay, so she gave me 3 cookies and I said I love to eat cookies for breakfast.
Who doesn't?
I don't know why. I mean, you start the day with a cookie, why not?
Alright, yeah, like, it makes some people happy.
Yeah, that's just my thing. And then I had an extra one, so I shared it with my husband. And I reported back to Katie what his feedback was.
Right.
Okay, now here's the big lesson here. You think we're talking about cookies. We are. But you understand that he says, well, I wish there was more chocolate chips. So I reported back to Katie. Now, if Katie was very sensitive and took it personally, she could have thrown up her arms and gone back in the kitchen and said, oh my God, I need to put more chocolate chips. No, the whole point here is she doesn't like a lot of chocolate chips.
I don't.
So what's perfect for her may not be perfect for someone else. And so, of course, I said to my husband, but you don't know the backstory. All that work, you know, where somebody just makes something, it's one thing I don't like actually when females do this. You say, oh my God, I love your outfit. And they go, oh, so thing. There's different ways to deliver that
Usually I'm like,
message.
well, this one's on sale, and I got this right.
And you should see my closet with all the clothes on the floor before I did this.
Yeah, that's not what mine either.
But no, the point is that you want to make it appear effortless.
Yes, absolutely.
We talked about sometimes you sweat, you're panicking, but the whole goal is to never let them see you sweat.
Never see how many times you tried.
Yes.
Right.
And but the good news is now she has a cookie. Now she can move on to souffle or cake or something else. And the more,
I'm onto bread.
Oh, on the bread. Okay, we'll report back.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Post you up. And so, you know, the beauty of that is now you can have another one. So you have those go-to things.
Right.
And what does that ultimately do? Build your confidence.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Makes you stand up a little straighter. Right?
Puff up your chest a little bit.
Yeah, and say, but not in an arrogant, bragging. A lot of people think branding is bragging.
No.
It's not.
No.
It's just what are your ingredients? How do you mix them together? What do you put them with?
Right.
What are we making? Okay, so I'm talking about, you know, we were talking about public speaking and the room and how you deliver it, how you communicate.
Right.
Okay, so again, keeping it real is you're going to be probably in an office soon or cubicles, you don't know.
Don't know yet, no.
And it's a stepping stone, might not be ultimately where you want to end up because
Right.
it's part of the process.
Absolutely.
To
It's
be
a
able to
journey.
rush
It's
through.
the journey,
Yes.
yeah.
Don't
Right.
do this, just enjoy. I like to say
Enjoy the process.
yes, start small
Yeah.
and think big and enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we have the plates here now because how are you serving it up? Again, you have a little, did I just meet you? Would you just like an appetizer? Did you just get here? Okay. Have you been on the road for a while and you just are really hungry? You want a little bit more?
Sure.
Or, it's okay, we'll just put it in the opposite order. I'll make a neat direct design. Okay, so then this is the main course. Now what would happen if I served this first? It'd be a little abrupt, right?
Right, yeah.
A little
Be
too
like,
much.
I'll take just
I need to
a tiny
just
piece.
slowly
Yeah.
warm into it. So that is part of branding, is how you serve it.
Alright.
What size you kind of get what size room, what size office, where you're at, you know, all those distractions, all those things that can take you away from shining through and being you and being able to communicate your value and your benefits. So that's what I have here. It's who you work with is also part of branding.
Right.
Because those people are going to affect you and either make you better
Yeah.
or worse.
Yeah. Yep, there is.
For lack of a better word, better or worse. Okay, so the more you can make that meaningful connection and, you know, for instance, this project we're working on, I gave her the parameters, only what she needed to know, not too much.
Nope, not too much.
So she could show up and she understood the purpose and the passion and why we're doing this and how we're going to do it.
Right.
So then she could be here and be able to shine through and help me communicate my message. So when you are, we're going to wrap this up, when you are centered,
Right.
you're aligned, you've got the passion, you've got the purpose, you've got the skills, resources, all those ingredients, and you show up, that's when it's go time.
Absolutely.
That's when it's time to serve it up. But remember, in courses,
Yes.
who are you serving? What is your goal? Presentation, packaging is key.